everyone, IvyLeeGaming here, and today we're playing Honkai Star Rail. Today we're gonna be answering a question that a bunch of you are probably Googling. What is equilibrium? So if you're like me and you are very much a completionist when it comes to games like this, you might take your time and enjoy it. You might look around, grab a bunch of chests, collect experience and rewards. You might do your side missions as you get them instead of waiting to go back to do them later. And if that happens, you might run into the issue of requiring equilibrium before you can improve your account. Now, there's a few things that are going to happen with this. It might be a character you can't upgrade or ascend. It might be the feeling that you're capped on experience and you can't go higher. But I'm going to show you guys that here in a series of videos. But I really wanted to make this video because this is something that I could just not find when I played closed beta. Some people are going to have the opposite issue, and you're going to go as fast as you can through the main story to just progress and unlock stuff, but you're not going to do your side missions or worry about finding every single chest you possibly can. So you might actually not get enough experience, and you might get stuck in your story because you're not high enough of a Trailblazer level. If that's the case, just go do some side quests, go find some chests. There's plenty of ways to get experience. That should be no problem at all, but you should run into my problem if you're being thorough in the game. And I really wish I had better answers. I found videos on YouTube of people showing the trial of equilibrium, but that didn't answer the question. I found a thing, I'd be like, all right, requires equilibrium level 1. Well, how do I get that? And there was like no answer for that. Yeah, must progress through your Trailblaze missions and upgrade your equilibrium level or something it says for the chests. And you're like, well, when is that? How much longer is that? That was something I really couldn't find an answer for, again, which is why I'm making this video. So I really hope this is helpful. I try to talk through it. And point out the stuff. So let me show you that, and hopefully you can stop your Google searches. You'll first notice this here when you talk to Pom Pom, and you'll get to level 20 reward. Great rewards as always, but then after that you can't do any more until you increase your equilibrium level. Increasing your equilibrium level, monsters in the maze will become stronger. After you upgrade it, monsters will also drop better rewards, and you can't improve onward until you do that. See, at my Trailblazer level, I'm level 20, and my equilibrium is level 0. So yes, that was the definition. The world level is the equilibrium. And part of that reason was also this too. I would run into so many things where it says Trailblazer level cannot be upgraded. Please make more progress on Trailblaze missions and complete the trial of equilibrium. So I was really scared that all this experience I was gaining was going to nothing, but you could actually see on the top it's holding extra experience beyond your cap. So you'll see it here as well. When you go to ascend a character, it says require equilibrium level 1 or higher, depending on what you're dealing with. But this was another spot where I was like, what does this mean? I had to do so much Googling at first because honestly, I was leveling up faster than I was progressing through the missions because I was doing all of my side quests as they came about instead of waiting till later. So pretty much you'll get there after you deal with Svarog and Clara here. You'll gather a bunch more chests that you, well, can't collect the experience for technically, but don't worry, as I said, it's there. You'll run down to the group of friends, but make sure, again, search around this whole area before you leave and go talk to Natasha. This is in the robot settlement, just to be clear. make sure you get all of those chests. And then talk to the group. And after you're done talking to the group, it's going to send you out to go back to Boulder. So here you'll go to your map, you'll go to Boulder Town, teleport back there, and this is where you're going to get your actual mission for the Trial of Equilibrium. So if you haven't dealt with Svarog yet, well, you're not there yet, so keep going. But you'll see this here outside the hotel. You'll talk to March and Don Hung a little bit, and then you will get a whole bunch of other stuff as well. But make sure you just go ahead into your missions, and at the bottom you'll see Trial of Equilibrium under your adventure missions. Go there as soon as you can because you don't want it to leave you stuck for a while. It left me so stuck for so long just because I got more experience from doing I grabbed every chest I could possibly find. I did every single side quest as it happened. I didn't rush through to get to the endpoints, then go back and do side quests. I did them in order. But this is what you're waiting for. It's really simple. At the end of the day, it's just a basic battle. Nothing crazy to really talk about, honestly. As far as actually doing the Trial of Equilibrium, it's just a couple series of battles. It's really not that hard. But when you get done with it, so much is going to pop up and there's going to be a lot of distractions. So that's what I want to show you here. So you're going to get an extra technique point increase, which is great. Look at up to level 23. So I just went from level 20 to 23 instantly. Really nice. Challenge complete. And we're going to have a lot of other features unlocked, like this here is going to pop up as well. We're going to have to talk to Welt, find out what's going on here, but go through the motions, click the red dots, so to speak, but make sure you come back to all those things you were stuck on because of that equilibrium. You could see at the top, I actually was now 23 in equilibrium level 1, and we unlocked that. We unlocked Forgotten Hall, which is really great, and lots of great resources here. You can ascend. Here we go, from 30 to 40. Lots of upgrades will be possible if you were previously stuck, so just make sure you catch up on that. And very importantly, make sure you go visit Pom Pom. Collect those rewards that you were missing because of the lack of equilibrium level. And luckily, yes, you're not losing out any experience. If you were worried about that, don't worry. It's all there. You'll just get it after you get that point in the story. Now, some people aren't going to have this concern, like I mentioned earlier, because if you are the kind of person that just quickly skips through and tries to get done without doing side quests to get further ahead overall, you're probably not going to have this problem. But if you're like me and you like to explore the most you possibly can in an open world type game, then you're probably going to grab a ton of chests with experience. You're going to do your side quests, do some companion missions even maybe, and you're going to get a ton of experience. I never got to the point where I had not enough Trailblazer, like not a high enough level to complete a quest. I was always fine because I was always getting experience and pushing my Trailblazer level higher by just exploring the world, which is a big part of this. But don't forget that. Also, don't let Pom Pom distract you with his sad moments. Make sure you don't forget and actually go to talk to him about your Trailblazer level from time to time. But that's all for today's video. I really hope this was helpful. I hope it saved some extra Googling. I wish I had had more access to information when I first did this during the closed beta, but I'm sure plenty are putting it out as well. But thanks for watching, guys. I will see you in the next video.